Probably only be gone for another 2 hours. I got school tomorrow. It was a fun break. Degenerate behavior, but fun. So many fun games to be cycling through. Splitgate's almost already downloaded. Did I try that for a second, maybe? Maybe we'll try it tomorrow. What am I listening to? Oh no, Trigger. Of course. OG soundtrack. Gate 2 Alpha is ready to play. But yeah, we'll leave that for tomorrow. That intro is just so loud. Game is wait. Where are we now? Oh yeah, we haven't gone to our destination, so we're just.
Knew the steel garrote were up to no good.
Are we entering a desert?
We smell death here.
Are you in my room? Where are we now? Went from here to all the way fucking here. So I guess the whole map isn't really, it's just different areas. I think it's this. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Thank you.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just...
I hear loot. You guys okay? That's up there.
Nothing more shameful than a soldier who lost their grip.
That last fight gouged a hole through our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
She keeps on pointing.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship.
Keep on motioning. Even if they're not speaking.
You think we want to be here? Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
That guy's voice actor is so sick.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwine's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Perception. I must have been recent.
It was a bloodbath. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran Dream Thralls.
Unfortunately, yes. As far as we've been able to determine by our scouts.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
You did Goro in Mortal Kombat. Oh, he's done a bunch of voices. Trigon. Shredder. The Mauler twins in Invincible. That's awesome. I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
Keyboard is eating, so it was hard to focus on the voice. Looking for Yatsley.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back.
That's
all right?
considerate. Keep it in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
Yeah.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn, and it used to be made of sterner stuff.
Let me get that loot.
Funny thing, counting casualties. 10 dead, 23 dead, 36 dead. Makes it sound so tidy.
My shadow looks hella grainy.
We have everything we need in Adir. What are we doing here?
I don't think this guy's gonna make it.
There's no going home after this. Not really. Gods, the stench.
The loot. You don't mind? I can make that. I can't make that.
Move along, Envoy.
God, I hate this posting.
There was another path up there, wasn't there?
Yeah, at least the shack stopped smouldering. Why any of our people settle here by their own will, I don't know.
Fools.
Well, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, the captain says a broken lantern killed them, that it was just an accident, but if they hadn't been there, you know.
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have gotten themselves killed elsewhere. We'll never know.
Thirdborners have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down. Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thralls, spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
All you have to do is step on them. I don't think this is a very intelligent way of going. They're obviously bigger.
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about.
Okay.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Sure.
You there? Please! Help us!
Police?
We need help! Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
There's no hope for them. They must die. Both should find shelter in Thirdborn.
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamo. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please.
What if we
Try to
find
make
like
it
a
fast.
cure in like 30 minutes?
And let us know when it's over.
And then we've already
We'll
killed
need to
them.
do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Bro, the music. Should it get louder in this area? This is cool.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Unseek! Stinging wasps!
Feed them to the earth!
Act 10!
Come and
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Who's hungry?
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
It's hard to believe I didn't ask.
Not saying a word.
and rock!
Knives and shadows! Glory in the brush! Treacherous weed!
On seek!
Couldn't have done it better.
On seek!
Let's see what you got!
Dodge this! Fear in the eyes!
I hate to see what the
No,
dream
we're
scourge
still
does
fine.
to nature, much less people.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
I sort of want to go back to the embassy and see if the guy has anything to say. Wait, okay, you're here.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous. I remember what it was like to be blindly optimistic. I envy you. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
Think I can handle it?
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. What do you need? Ask away. If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here.
Not gonna happen.
This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those places. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either.
Oh, it's the actual desert.
The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. What do you need? Right. Pleasant dreams.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, finally I had a moment to myself. And look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the living land. Sorry. I'm in a mood.
You don't need to apologize.
True, but I need to raise my spirits. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the living lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one animal... All we're missing is the juggling act.
I can juggle
Maybe
a
I'm
little
being
bit.
melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing. But what if animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Usually from students on the cusp of a breakthrough.
If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices.
We've spoken for 1 minute.
You too. I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through a lot.
Thirdborn's rough around the edges, but it's full of good people. They'll have your back when you need it.
Survivors, in other words. In that case, maybe your kin are a good match for mine.
I'm gonna have a dream. Now let's TP back to the capital. I hope he's gonna be here. Garrick is still here.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Envoy, an alarming report crossed my desk. One of our agents in Emerald Stair never reported back from his assignment. Well done.
It's about your hidden steel garage camping?
Naturally. Fior Merciverno is a problem for Adir, but we have subtler ways of dealing with problems. Some of us do, anyway. Inquisitor Ludwig is not among them. You've done the Empire a great service by carving out one of its many imperfections. I'd call that a job well done.
Nice.
Now, think nothing of it. Your job is to support the Empire, and mine is to support you. While you're here, well...
Aren't you going to introduce us?
You must be the Animancer I've heard so much about. Every bit as outspoken as your reputation. Ambassador Falshin Heelguard, welcome to our modest embassy.
I wanted to see you for myself. The
spider
at
what?
The center of it all, hiding in his web.
Rest assured, madame. I'm aware of what happened in Emerald Stair. My job is to prevent hostilities, not to provoke them.
We have nothing more to say to each other.
He's not the problem.
Envoy, need I remind you that traveling with an Animancer could be hazardous?
No one knows what's better for my soul than Guillaume Castel.
That's very kind of you.
Sure.
Have it your way then. But enough about unpleasant matters.
Juliana. I don't remember who this is. Oh, is she at the Bordeaux? Oh, okay.
The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theory. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used.
We should finance her. Keeping Juliana in business keeps the peace in paradise.
Shrewd thinking, Envoy. Maybe you should be ambassador. So be it. I can't openly support Juliana's establishment, but I will pass along what funding I can. Feel free to let her know the good news.
Didn't think he would accept. Wait, that's just over here. Now we're back to fucking 45 FPS mode.
I'm glad those sparrowhawks are gone, but I'm not
sure these Adiran guards that showed up are any better.
Trading one set of bullies for another. At least they took down those garish banners.
Tell me about it. Very. All that awful. Don't think I didn't see what heel guards sent me today. You really do have a magic touch. Clients always want curtains. They never want to.
I guess we're not gonna have a dialogue. Except for sure. I mean, it is a whorehouse.
I wish I were more like Juliana. She never seems fazed by anything.
Shark's teeth. I don't know if I teleported to the right place. I want to see if there are any loose ends that I gotta wrap up. Oh, okay. Wait, no. That's the entrance to the other area. Close this. Close that. Close that. Is it here? I don't think so. This leads to the next area, does it not? Yeah. Oh. Don't know where this is. Still quite a bit that I haven't like explored. Oh. Solace. Okay. That's where the dwarf is from, I think. So I have to find all this other shit. Don't know where this is. Well, I guess that's all for now. Keep on forgetting to have a headrest on this chair.
Seek! Invader in the dark! Quarry in the brush! Run!
Killing them. But what choice do we have?
We've got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
What is this?
In the eyes!
Let's finish this.
This one's mine.
On seek!
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
I got a bad feeling about this voice. Return with the news. I'm guessing they're not going to be up here anymore. They probably headed into the city.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thralls swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed. I don't like be-
It will be better for all of us if we fix the lift.
Okay. Guessing I'm gonna have to wrap around.
Stay down there if you know what's good for you.
I don't think I will.
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else. Staying safe? Helak said the problem with Thirdborn is it doesn't give us a clear view of all the threats. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
What about food, water, heat?
We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of... I wish Helak...
Who is Helak?
He's the one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
Sounds like Helak is trying to... He's trying to trap you guys. Leave him marker and get to safety.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
Strength in numbers.
You might be right. I'm just so afraid. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Oh, why? %. Pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Some pretty boots. Yeah, but not very applicable for my class. How you doing, Luke?
Act 10!
Hello, you guys! Protect the armor. Next one's mine.
Unseek! Unseek!
Right flank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah!
He sucks so.
You.
Unseek! Act 10!
Good shooting, Kai.
Doing alright, you? Yeah, I'm chilling. I just had a week-long holiday. I've just been playing a bunch of games. Been a lot of fun. Got some ugly deformities. I take it you've played this game.
Unseek!
You tear at our bark.
Act 10!
Let's get to the city. Hope you got to enjoy it. Yeah, it was degenerate but fun. Sleeping like an asshole. Playing games and fucking boozing it up. And now I'm back to school tomorrow. I do not play this game. I was just passing by to see my favorite for it. Aw. Favorite? Kind of. No. I didn't laugh. I guess I did. Shit. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Also nice to get some structure back in my life. LAPD. I have a feeling this house is a part of a mission. How you doing, Major?
Who disturbs us?
Swarm! Devour!
Don't!
Unseek! Unseek!
Good one!
Nothing happened.
I'm sick.
It's making that noise.
I'm sick. The hunter.
Lead the way.
Who's ready for more?
Like a lawnmower. I think someone got knocked underground and their bodies just crashing all over the place. Very tired, chilling. Well, I'm glad you have some time to rest. Why do they carry big axes if they're gonna struggle to pick them up after attacking you? What? Hello? Where'd you come from? Maybe we were supposed to save her? But she didn't spawn in?
Trespass in the I'm sick.
We've got company.
Good one.
That'll show him.
Enjoy the game? Thank you. It's a lot of fun.
Act 10! Quarry in the brush! Lead them to me! Run! I'm sick! We see you! I'm sick!
The dream falls are all gone. Is anyone there?
Waraki.
Your face. You must be a dream thrall.
Is that any way to start a conversation?
No, no. You're one of them.
Yeah, I will feast on your guts. I killed the dream thralls attacking you, didn't I?
No, no need. They destroyed all my wares, tore my...
We took care of it already.
Thank you. Please, then I'll take what's left of my thing. If you see anything you'd like.
Shatterscarp was always rough. It wasn't whatever this is.
Oh, she's a merchant.
I still have a few things I can...
What would she sell? Excuse me. Superb upgrade material. I'll be taking these. Oh, I need this. It's so expensive. Huh? What was that sound? Oh, maybe it's because I'm entering a new area. Guessing we're gonna get a fourth companion eventually.
Right. Did someone eat my special cheese?
Cheese? No, not me. What about you, Kai?
Believe me, you'd know if I'd eaten it.
It was medicinal cheese for my stomach, and someone ate it.
Oh, rats, maybe?
Well, someone ate it. The sooner they confess, the sooner we can move past it.
Guess we'll be here a while.
Right. I thought this might happen, which is why I took the liberty of going through Kai's pockets.
Uh-oh.
Guess what I found? Crumbs. Cheese crumbs.
Cheese crumbs.
That doesn't prove anything.
It's my fault, Marius. I was starving, and Kai was generous enough to share.
Marius, I'm sorry for enjoying your special cheese.
That cheese was aged 10 years in a seaside cave. The next time you're peckish, ask and I'll get you something fresher.
For what it's worth, it was delicious.
Oh, I know, Giada. I know.
Don't take this the wrong way, but your friend the ambassador is an asshole.
Can't expect everyone to welcome Animaster with open arms.
And why not? Ugh, forget I asked. What is it about authorities? No modesty, no humility, and barely any regard for a...
Reminds you of Ignacy Vidar.
In more ways than one. Does that kind of power appeal to you? Would you lord over this island as the ambassador does?
This island needs an archivist and a historian, not another bureaucrat.
You're too modest. Maybe that means you're suited to the job. Well, I've kept you as a captive audience long enough. If there's anything else, just let me know. Thanks for talking.
She always apologizes for taking too much of my time, and we literally speak for like less than a minute.
Those dream thralls are at Thirdborn's gate.
The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Is that all you got?
I'm sick! Earth and rock!
My turn.
Quiet as the depth.
Come and get it!
I'm sick!
Unseek!
Give me a second.
Unseek! Earth and rock! Unseek!
Hey! Over here! Nice shot!
Remain vigilant.
So much grunting.
Black 10!
Into the leaves!
Rock! Unseek!
stranger.
Thank the gods for the cavalry.
Unseek!
Come and get me!
Black 10! Unseek! Unseek! Run! Unseek!
I can't!
Fucking thralls.
He sucks so.
Back in the fight.
Unseek! Unseek!
Come on! Come on!
Hey! Over here!
Invaders in the garden.
Ugly
The
bastards,
dream
aren't
thralls
they?
almost got through.
But they didn't.
You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Adiran.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
I always have strange
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Temerity, a unique name. It means second son.
You know Rawatayan? Impressive. You know, Kai, for an Adiran, your friend doesn't seem too bad.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
Silas being an Adiran is source of pride. Have some respect to the person who just saved your life. We're looking for Yatsling.
Right, right. Answer the question, Adiran.
Come on, Daran. They slew those Dream Thralls for us. I doubt he could have done that if he was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Dior. We'll be next.
Not the adherence, the steel garrote.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Darn, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
Something from, like, Bionicles.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. There's too many to haul off between the two of us.
Yeah.
Huh? Was that one of you?
I feel a little woozy. No, it can't be the Dream Scourge, can it?
Let's hope not. The welcoming ceremony.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay? That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Nah, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him! I want it to be him.
That's rough.
We can go check if you'd like. Are we safe in here? Will the dream thralls break through?
That's not a fair question to ask.
It's okay, and...
It's a big fish.
I don't know, but we'll do everything we can to keep you
That's not a
safe.
fish.
I can promise both of you that, at least.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat. We'd run out of resources eventually, and then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This plague needs to end soon. Anyway, did you need any...
Oh my god. 27,000? More of defense. Distant death. What am I using? Exception. Superb wand. This is gonna be expensive. She has so much shit. $58, $35. Is our $65, $45? I need more money. Hmm. That seems pretty good as well. Like a ranged base one.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
I'll come back to it later.
Look, it's him. Oh, Envoy.
Oh, these
Over
guys.
here. Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well.
I'm glad to see you looking better.
As am I, my friend. As am I. It's all thanks to you, of course.
We can't thank you enough, Envoy. Thanks to you, we've been able to enjoy a peacefulness that we haven't felt in quite some time.
People are
Peaceful's an
attacking.
interesting word to use, love. The dream thralls are exceedingly aggressive out here.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. I'll take it for now. How about you, Envoy? How have the living lands been treating you?
Challenging, but worth every step.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Isn't that right, love?
That it is. We might even have something to help you with your journey. Whoever lived here
$1,000,000
last
gold.
must have left this armor behind. As beautiful as it is, Gladwine and I have no need of it. We'd like for you to have it.
Wonder what those fuzzy textures are about. This is very generous. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you, Envoy.
Be safe out there.
Let me look that up real quick. Perhaps there's a single setting. DLSS to off. Turning off upscaling.
Thank you again. For everything.
Still fuzzy. Better, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna make my game lag.
Godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn.
Sounds like an anime character.
When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai! You're here too? Now I know
this Naruto?
Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
Oh, it's a Leviathan. It sort of is a fish, no? Chico. That's 111 cast members. Can't find it immediately. Oh. Related to the best hunter in town.
Exactly. Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another?
Okay.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
What am I supposed to do? Do you want everyone to bleed out?
Does it even matter? There are always more injured and dying than there are supplies. It's hopeless.
There's gotta be a better way to fight dream thralls.
Don't see Addie are hurting over it. They're out in Eagle's Reach like it's a training exercise. Well, if it's a training exercise they're running, surely they won't care if some supplies go missing.
Wouldn't that be a shame, huh?
What's wrong with her?
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill. Ah, hello, stranger. Welcome to Thirdborn. How can the Tiranui help? We just keep the peace in and around town.
They used to break up tavern brawls and heated quarrels. Now you're,
This framing is
supervising
weird.
everyone who's guarding the walls?
We're just a bit overwhelmed right now. Apparently, some here think I'm not doing enough. I'd like to see them try. Okay, well, don't do it again. Let me know when you've taken care of the Zaret. I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around. It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here. Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
Another assistant. God damn it, Sansa.
Put him out of his misery, will you?
I will
You
try.
there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor?
The one with the face.
Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help. Why are you bringing the authorities into this? Have you spoken to Hajime? He doesn't need to be involved. Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink.
What's the job?
Wow, you're a real go-getter. I like that in an employee. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
I don't have enough perception.
Hello, friend. Has anyone... Friend, look. Great. Wow. Long story. So...
Kept many secrets hidden in my time.
Perfect. I knew I was talking to the
Is there any
right
point
person
of
for the job.
having that?
My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I have to... They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe...
The way you're talking makes me sound like I'm picking up something illicit.
What? No! That's crazy! You're so crazy. We certainly don't need to tell Hajime about our crazy ideas either.
What's the difference between I won't tell anyone and I won't tell anyone, but it's a lie?
Ah, good. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko. Welcome back.
You hungry? The attack sounded terrible. I could hear the fight from in here. It's getting harder and harder to pretend everything's all right. That's what they say. But every day they're trying to find fresh recruits to make up for their loss. Can I get you anything?
Here's a game where you actually have use for food.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
Damn my eyes. A child of Adir! Indulge an old soul, envoy. My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of
Kai
more
gonna talk to this guy?
civilized days. Ah, noble in mission and spirit both. Truly the Emperor chose his envoy well. I envy you to have met him. I fear he never made it down to the port. Not while I was there.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
Well, surely you've seen your fill of Adiran pageantry out west in Paradise.
I'm afraid I don't make it down the coast much anymore. Not since the loss of my men. Ugh, my maundering. Forgive me, Envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both. I am Nagunu,
I've heard
the
of
leaguer
meandering,
captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Taue, Koa,
Rambling manner.
They saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Maybe the barkeep should cut him off.
I am drunk on memory only. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends.
If you want me to find them.
You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them?
They're probably dead.
I knew the moment I saw you, you were a paragon of your people. If anyone could convince Taue, Koa, and Runga to share one last drink with me, it's you. Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Taue. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul. She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms. Of course, you have been more than generous with your time as the Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, Envoy.
Another day, another drunkard. Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you? Are you kidding? After what you did at the gates? Anybody who's anybody comes through my tavern. Just a matter of when. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me? That's an understatement. You want to hawk wares, you come to Thirdborn. Legitimate, or, well, you know. Nothing like Paradise, of course. But people here are a little more forgiving than the Adirans. Oh, no offense.
Sexer. Although I just looked it up. There's zero. I just looked it up and there's 0 romance options in this game because the CEO felt it took away from the game. I was wondering about that because I haven't. You've been able to like flirt with people, but it doesn't lead to anything. So, fortunate. Thirdborn has its own rules. I'm not here to impose. Thriving economy benefits everyone. A deer could stand to loosen up.
You're not shy about your opinions, are you? You're practically local. Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of mead to come through. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Adiran oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking to him. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to...
+2 might. It's not bad. 40 plus maximum essence. Quest item. These could be useful. I don't use melee that often. A +2 might would be useful in like conversations potentially. Some of these things are awfully cheap. I love it.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
Yep. I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Any more available questies?
Be nice if we had guns like that. I wouldn't be so fucking terrified of the dream thralls otherwise.
Guns like that? On our wages? Come on, be serious.
Maybe I should take up adventuring. Sell 1 or 2 fancy pots from those old ruins and I'd have enough, huh?
You want to get yourself killed? Go ahead.
Let me know if you need something. Best weapons this side of Abu.
You don't have to force this into anything.
Ooh, I'll be damned. Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime.
Name is
Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in
Japanese means
Keep
perfect.
Is probably your best bet if you're looking for someone who does.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure? No one can swing a hammer like you.
If you knew how rare this stuff is, you wouldn't ask me to risk it.
All right, I said she would. You said she wouldn't. There's your bet.
600? That's crazy.
Ismalt's meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she?
That's a bazooka.
A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him.
Wow, it's
Still,
dark.
Adra inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested?
His hands are always ready for a new weapon.
If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
36. That's a lot of damage, though. But I mean, I could potentially have that. 36 is so... 287 is... It's gonna be all my money. I need to make some money fast. Ah, fuck it. Let's get the op. It's done is done. Look like, ooh. Well, this is like an elephant gun.
Let me know if you need something.
The fucking sound. Find the graffiti. Graffiti of what? Probably look at the journal. Yeah. I think I did see an arrow at one point.
You hungry? I might be... Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Indeed.
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Your pots look fine.
They're urns for ashes. They're supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Well, why does it matter? They're dead. Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
It's a fair point.
You're telling me they nearly destroyed Fior?
Yes, and they stole my research on the godless.
Ah.
I have to get it
That's
back.
Let it go, Yatsley. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
What is this?
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I'm not Ludwin. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot.
No, Adir just supports her. In arms, politics, and kith.
I know you're upset, Temerity, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for it. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthralls siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Oh, Ludwin wants me to give this message. Well, I feel like I shouldn't. Only my own. Ludwin and her Steel Garrote are coming.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
Maybe worse. Ludwig's goons stole all my research on the godless back in Fjord.
Already spoke
and
about
now
this.
she's a little too interested in the godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
Might be after the location of the garden too. We have to beat her to it.
Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley.
Archmage of Terror.
She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Sounds like Ringgrim might block Ludwin from the ruins and buy us some time.
The Queen of Terror. She's a perfect match for a Death Guard. But why Nakukubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Cragholt. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwin wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
need those runes, so if it means dealing with Ringram, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Waste not want. Strange, I'm more interested.
Yes, and please, I don't need to know more. Ringrim's given me and my troops enough nightmares. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. Head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerty. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
What kind of lashing? Oh, yeah, okay. So Yatsley is going to be our fourth companion.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. Oh, you do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an archmage, after all.
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Who do I replace, though? She's useful because she's a healer, but he's a local. And I prefer Kai, to be honest. He's less venomous in his speech. It's so funny. I'd imagine like anyone who's like a furry enthusiast playing this game and realizing there's no romance option with Yatsley.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would.
Vigilantes.
And now, predictably, they're missing. Probably got murdered for their arrogance. I hope not, though. We need every able soldier. Idiots decided they'd train themselves by taking on the Zarups out in the Deadfall Highlands. They haven't come back. Figure out what happened, report back. Thirdborn will last.
It's only been 6 years, but I don't recognize half of these.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
I order you to fulfill the deal you've made with Cinzia. Apologies for interrupting. Cinzia is requesting her mead delivered for the dead swordfish.
God, yes, I know that. She's been hounding me about it. I've had my hands full with other shipments. Cinzia's not the only client I have to answer.
Might. He has a business to run to.
I know, but with Paradise under lockdown and Fior with a grain shortage, Cinzia's always been a good customer. Tell her I'll have her shipment over to her by sun.
Alright, cool.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely...
Cinzia was the barkeep, right?
Ah, the godlike hero. You're back. Getting thirsty yet? You did. Fantastic. If only everyone in Thirdborn were as helpful as you. Here, for your troubles. I'll give you the best deal in the city. Need anything else? Stay...
Cool beans. Face your fears. Talk to Yansley.
Yoo-hoo! Oh. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though.
Like 2 minutes.
It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
She's best known for inventing spells that prey on the victim's greatest fears.
Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells are legendary. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is... Oh, Andra's titties. The Circle sent the
Is
Archmage
Andra's
of
titties
terror.
a phrase?
Oh, she's just brilliant.
Like 4 people say Andra's titties.
Maybe, maybe not. But Nakukubel is very old and very large. But I've no idea why an illusionist would care for godless artifacts. Yours truly excluded, of course. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful. I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Can you go back to camp and tell Marius about the Ringram? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go keep Kai, since he's a local.
Naturally. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll catch up later, Yatsli. Take care of the envoy for me.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Cool. I lose a healer, but I can heal myself. My entire party wants to speak to me. You reckon I can make it to the water? We saved. Oh, I can. Oh, come on. Oh, I got shot in the arrow with an arrow in midair. That's not fair. There's water. Just throw a rock into disrupt the tension. And some bullshit.
Are they? Did you?
Are they
Oh.
dead?
We made it as painless as possible.
That is a salve. Thank you.
Blasted them with all kinds of magic.
It can make you stronger, but you never have to like it. Don't forget that.
Let's go, Nameho. We need to be with them now.
Those poor kids.
Oh, level up. Let's go. Someone's singing a sea shanty. I could do this and then potentially buy the Grimoire of Magic. Of Fire. Of Magic. Oh, she's the only one who has, like, points. Slowing the enemies could be useful.
Gods, they really burned out Esther's house.
Is there an elevator? Oh, there's the arrow. Uh-oh, stinky. Poopy, smelly. How you doing, Teddy? Welcome. Another arrow. It's probably not a good thing to have in public. Two huge baked potatoes. Nice. Were they yummy?
Yeah. If you need something, get over here and talk to me.
It wasn't like that when I got here.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you.
What you call me?
That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Old man Capo. Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Kai, what rock have you been hiding under? Those scales are looking rougher since I last saw you.
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my handsome mug. That Nakai of yours still getting underfoot, I take it?
Like a cannonball in a rolling deck, that kid. Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorops, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan.
So, one hero to another.
Ah, let me tell you. I had but a few harpoons and a single boat that morning. It had taken days to track the creature. My food and water were running out. When I found it, the beast heaved itself up from the water and crashed down onto me. And there, I thrust a harpoon deep into its belly and killed it. Oh, it took days to tow its body back on the flotsam of my boat.
I admit, I'm impressed with how he handles his harpoons.
Ah, well, those days are long past. I'm a sick old man now. Not much I can do in Thirdborn anymore. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
Sounds interesting.
Oh, good, good. A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Still all brine. Wouldn't have him any other way.
Good luck, godlike.
Thanks. No.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
But I've followed the arrows, did I not? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Oh, there are more arrows. Down here, okay. Down here.
Who needs fabric?
Over there.
Still have stock.
rat.
Well, at least we know where we're going.
Subtle. Next time they ought to go for X marks the spot.
Real subtle. Okay. So I'm oh, I should probably talk to people at camp.
I must have done 100 shifts on those watchtowers. Never saw so much Thirdborn blood under them.
Yatsley, when all of this is behind us, are you going back to Fior Mesivernal?
It's hard to imagine leaving forever, especially with Quilici still there. What about you? About you? Vidaro's reversed your exile. You could return.
I haven't decided yet. On the one hand, it's tempting.
On the other, nothing's really changed. And you'd still have the same problems waiting for you there.
Exactly. You understand.
You're a brilliant woman, Giada. Whatever you decide, you'll be right.
You're too kind to me, Yatsley. I don't deserve you.
For all you put up with from me, I'm sure I could be kinder. I'm always happy to help.
The dream scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands. I keep trying, and the world keeps punishing me for it. As if the dream scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adirans are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
My people are in need of my people are in dire need of correction.
Let's hope it never comes to that. But when it does, I'll be at your side. It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
We can.
You really think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner. Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsley. In many ways, Quilici has been like a second father to me. But Yatsley, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good. Oh, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, I've been thinking, why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruin? She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet. If I must.
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
I was under the impression that you liked it rough.
When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilici tonight. Make sure he misses me. But as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
Bro, I don't think I gamed this hard in a while. Got so much snacks and drinks. They're ready for the wild. Oh, you're about to play Monster Hunter? Playing all day. Oh yeah, Dave. How much, what's the price tag on that game? It looks great from what I've seen from KD's stream, but I only play like 10 hours of Worlds. $70. Maybe one day, maybe. I guess I have enough on my plate.
I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have
Only fans.
a lesson for next time.
I don't think anyone
It's always worth some haggling.
wants that.
Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do.
Forehead pics.
And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
And it wouldn't be that exclusive, it's on fucking display for hours across the year. Just wear a beanie. I turn into Timmy at the Cube. Syria, yeah, put a blur. That was an idea I had a long time ago where I would put a piece of green paper on my head and then you could like have something playing as a green screen through it.
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know,
enjoy wild
everything was
stuff?
on fire.
Looks fantastic. Incantation for reflection is one stress syllable from flame.
That was my assumption as well. Barrett's balls. It's nice to know I won't have to dumb things down with you. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames
Ponderous
as my mother
titties.
doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams. Nightmares are still dreams, Envoy. Just not ones you'd recommend to others. They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more provocative dreams.
Personally, my favorite dream involves several lengths of rope and an enticing courtier from home.
Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality. Someone should learn from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
I've been a lot of places I never wanted to go, but that was among the worst.
As delightful as you are, we've much to do unless...
They didn't like my one sexual joke. That's crazy.
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
She is far more entertaining than you are.
I don't know. She's all right, okay? But how would she know how to get to the garden? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed. Bothered? Pedraku. It's my job to guide you as safely as possible.
Bullshit.
What you're doing isn't safe. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see. Anyway. Let's make sure they're not the only one we haven't talked about. I don't trust her any further than I could throw her. Which honestly isn't that. She actually goes down into these ruins on purpose. And now she's trying to lead us to the garden. Might as well be searching for WoW's wacky wagon of mysteries. Nah, I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
I think I've learned a little more information about your past.
Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself.
Sounds like a nightmare.
You understand. Good. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love.
No one told you they loved you. Or keeping secrets.
Huh. You should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory.
Everyone is worthy of knowing where they came from.
I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there.
Thank you.
Right. You asked. Until next time.
You already told me a lot.
I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it. I thought I'd give it a try, see how it feels. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there?
Spiders. I'm not gonna say, are you afraid of spiders now when I I fucking hate spiders.
How come the answers are never in a little oasis with shade and drink service? I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin. No idea. I just wish I trusted Yatsley's research. I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway. If I must.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
He said it multiple times. 6 years ago.
Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
Yes.
And home just wasn't the same. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
Oh, cool.
All that vigor's been wrung dry. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
I don't want to gaslight him.
Yeah, but I thought age was supposed to bring wisdom. Something to balance out the back pains and creaky knees. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temeriti's leading them as best she can, but towards what? Or it'll go the way of the godless and their ruins. Not sure which idea make. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your empire's interests. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
Adir's interests are unjust, and our alliance with the Steel Garrote leads us down a dark path. All my principles, not my commands.
That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Third...
We bought Thomas' badge?
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauatayan naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him. I can take watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
Do I bother upgrading my weapons?
You were with the envoy when they died. Did you notice anything strange?
Strange how? Besides the part where he came back, I mean.
Doesn't cost me any money. May as well now. But we're gonna get the other one as well.
Disembodied voices, otherworldly visions, anything like that.
Nope. Just lots of blood and lots of shouting.
I'm trying to research near-death experiences. And as usual, I have to do everything myself.
I'm sorry, what madness are we planning now?
Don't worry. Hypothetically, anything I do will be in a lab environment with plenty of supervision.
If you need subjects, I'm always willing to offer someone else's help, sweetie.
Just remember to make good with your gods before you do.
Good thinking. I wouldn't want to meet the gods unprepared.
These people are insane.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe. The soil does not want these cities, but first, the sprouted one. The dam falls. The river returns to its source. We want all of them gone. Efforts paid in blood. Death nourished.
We don't need death for something to grow.
The spider devours her mate to lay. We ponder, dream of shifting.
You gotta kill this thing.
We see you! Invaders in the Purge the Blight!
Unseek! Unseek! Come and get me! Unseek! Unseek!
Another glorious battle.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these buttes, and you've got a defensible position.
Unseek! You. Run!
I let you have that one.
You. Proactin! Proactin!
On the left!
Unseek! You. Run!
Let's see what you got.
Unseek! Earth and rock!
Ah, a fellow traveler.
Hello.
We'll get them next time, dear.
Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way. Former merchant, even I know my limits. Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. Ugh, terrible. I'm leaving, and you should too. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change, but they wouldn't listen. Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind.
You're running from something.
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time
If you
to
have a
ask
cure,
it.
then why would you be scared?
Ingrates.
The fuck? It's probably how I get there, isn't it?
I know Zarips can be pests. Oh, poor dear.
Unseek!
Oh my god.
Unseek!
Yo, John.
How's the valve going?
It's great. Loving it. Thank you very much for the sub. How you doing?
Unseek!
On your left, dear.
Unseek! Unseek!
Lazy Sunday? Nice.
Over here! Right flank! Unseek! Isoxo!
Hit a comedy show and closed out the bar with a buddy last night, so just recovered today. It's fair enough. I'd love to go to a comedy show. I've never been. And again, Swedish comedy isn't exactly a paradigm of humor. Favorite social outing of the last couple of years? Oh, really?
If you insist.
I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm so accustomed to American comedy.
Unseek!
I can imagine if you have to recover. European comedy? Well, it's not even that, because like I love UK comedy, for example, but Swedish is a bit tame. It's also that like sort of third world country idealism, or first world. Who are the comedians? No one I'd know. Pretty active in the US comedy scene. He's supposed to do something for me? What's the point of coming up here? I mean, surely this is death.
He sucks so. Oh, no, you don't.
It looks easy when you do it.
Primarily. Doesn't ring a bell. That's cool watching lesser known comedians trying to figure out their act.
Let's see what you got. On seek.
Everyone okay?
Go there fairly regularly for open mic nights. That's awesome. Just raw comedy. Yeah, maybe I should go into town and actually go to one. Get drunk and give it a go. Oh yeah. You say give it a go. You guys didn't perform yourselves, did you?
Your friends call you Silent Shizu once and no one ever wants to speak with you again. You know, if anyone actually asked, I've got some thoughts on best practices when it comes to harpoon maintenance. Or we could even discuss military tactics of Rauatai for the past 600 years.
Ah, a customer. Please make yourself comfortable. When you're ready, we...
Look, unless you know where the whetstone for my scalpel is, can you go away? This is a pristine specimen, and I've been looking forward to this all day.
Are you're actually gonna stand up? Let's go.
Not one to share, no matter
Awesome.
how nicely you ask.
You gotta let me know how it goes.
Hajime and the Tiranui will never find us up here. Our first buyer, can you believe it?
You know what your topic or angle is gonna be? Or have you written any jokes already?
Greetings and salutations, traveler. Welcome to our shop. Still working, but once you stop being blurry, No, my vision's perfect. Just since I got bit by that giant spider, it probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy.
One of those spiders below bitchy, you realize that their venom needs only a nominal amount to kill you.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but Kauka can...
Unfortunately, I'm much better with things that aren't so alive. We can talk after you.
I'm sure I'll be...
Be brutal. A couple of premises stories I think I could work. And I went smaller traditional setup punchline jokes just to give me a better chance to actually get some laughs. Telling a story to complete silence. Be so pitiful. Or painful. Yeah. I remember, I don't know if it was middle school or high school or maybe even after that. I wrote down a bunch of jokes in a sort of stand-up setup, but never came to fruition. Never used it. I just enjoy romanticizing it. Send it. I'll have to dig into my fucking notebooks to find them. They're probably not funny, and they're probably not current. I'm more creative than I am funny.
Really? Daiko sent you? Can I ask just what he expected? Did he think sending a messenger would make me forget what an ass he is?
Real self-derogatory. This is self-derogatory, isn't it? Deprecational. Derogatory would be if you you slurred yourself out. Defamation. You don't want to defame yourself. Two go hand in hand. Yeah. I don't know. I'm also a smooth brain, so it's tricky. should be writing that line for sure.
What gave that away? It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he just wants to swoop in and take half of everything. He's always been like this ever since we were children.
Oh, they're brothers.
Clearly, I'm the more industrious brother. See? You understand. This is what I get for mixing business and family. I should have known better. I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar enough for us to not fight. Guess I was wrong.
Interesting to think, though. What I would do as a stand-up. What are you getting, by the way? Like a minute? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? You know? I mean, if it's an open mic, I'm gonna assume 5 minutes. I guess 3. Alright. I think 3 is a good time. Running on. I could just imagine myself standing in front of the mirror just cringing at my own like expressions as I'm trying to try deliveries. He's the handsome one.
Now you tell me. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as I get paid. Preferably more than Daiko. Here's the package you wanted. That'll... Whoa. Couldn't feel my head for a moment. Oh, that'll cost...
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just...
This guy's about to die. Gonna be so bad. And they're reciting stuff, going through all the motions. Because I know in like, it's pretty common on open mics that people have something written down on their hand, or like they have notes, or like a little book. I surely would have at least, maybe not be holding the notes, but have them in my pockets. And then if I ever lost myself, pick them up. And then make a joke about that. What am I paying for?
Aiko, did you forget the pitch again?
No, of course not. Our lovely customer just loved it so much he wants to hear it again. Our wares are locally sourced and only harvested from those who have been humanely put down.
He means we find dream thralls who are already dead.
Only because we're too scared to kill them ourselves.
My friends, our client must be bored by such details.
Aiko, out of all the schemes you've cooked up, this is by far the dumbest.
Oh, of course. When you say it that way, it makes perfect sense.
Just inhale the substance sharply through your nose and it's perfectly safe. Probably. Shortly after, you should see visions beyond your wildest dreams.
Sea blossoms, fields of stars. What does he know of how we dream?
Now,
I'm gonna want to have some structure ingrained internally going in, you know? There's a guy who sucks who always goes up with his notes on what looks like a Disney VHS. That's so good. He's a real whiny brat and I want to go up and accuse him of stealing autistic valor. I feel like that might be overkill. I mean, have you spoken to the person yourself? It's fucking funny though. It's like iconic, like Carrot Top level of uniqueness. Passing, but not really. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting because, like you said, he always goes up, so he's gonna be back, right? You'd think. Or another thing could be like, oh, dude, just whipping out a scroll, like one of those scrolls that just like goes on forever and just rolls down the stage. Or like, you have your notes and then you eat them. You're like, now you'll never know how funny I am. Here.
Wow, that was easy. Wait, could I? Oh, and be careful. Tell your friends.
You got it.
Actually, before you go, am I the only one who just... Oh.
Oh, shit! Is Aiko dead?
I got my money back.
Supposed to be the size of a melon? Didn't I, Shizu?
Yes, Kauka, you did several times.
Well, shit.
What do we do now?
Oh, maybe if we're quick, the animancers in Fewer can fix him right up. Put him to work on a nice farm somewhere.
I didn't know Aiko was interested in farming.
All right, Aiko was the one with a sense of humor.
Some weird hipster adjacent grab for attention. Why are you carrying a VHS? If it was a prop, I'd understand, but he never mentions it. I see. So it's more pretentious rather than iconic.
Wait! Oh, I can't take it. We must try the drugs. Sure, Daiko might know, but what if it's an aphrodisiac?
He wants to try the drugs. No, this is a terrible idea. I did just quick save. Try to party. Goes up, just talks about himself, and then tries to make a weird joke at the end. Doesn't work. Probably needs therapy. Is my assessment. Tried to do an aphrodisiac with two large men. Go you crazy. It's not really that weird or large. Well, he's large, but he's just very small. I did save, so fuck it.
Yes! Oh, I knew I liked you for a reason. Bottoms up. About the same. Andra's titties.
That just means you need to try more.
Oh, it's a corpse.
Why do you cloud your eyes? Could we not have...
Well, it was worth a shot.
Am I going blind? Return with Elisakun. Oh, I can hand them in to authorities. Yeah, let's quick load and let's not try the drugs. Cause, especially since they didn't do anything. Anyone doing an open mic needs therapy. Yeah, I guess. But if that guy's just talking about himself, I mean... And you're saying he just does it for attention. I mean, you might want to put him on suicide watch. Oh no, he's talking about it. We don't know what the side effects are.
A breeze. The mind
And here I thought you were the one funner dude.
Yeah, no. Oh, it doesn't progress the quest if you don't take a sample. I see. Alright, let's take it to the authorities then.
About the same.
That just means you need to...
Why do you?
Well,
That would be... over here. Anticlimactic, yeah. Yeah, nothing's worse than getting bad weed.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
See what they have to say about this drug being made out of that guy. Oh wait, I'll quick save here. We'll talk to guy.
Don't forget your friend Dyke. Welcome back.
Also, your brother is dead.
That's how you tell someone their twin brother is dead? What is wrong? Gods, poor Aiko.
Really sorry.
Guess I'm glad to see we got to empathy eventually. We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces.
Oh
We've
no.
previously dabbled in such things.
Fucking
so
idiot.
we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction. And in these trying
this guy's a
times,
piece of
don't
shit.
we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness. I definitely would have warned people after they made their purchases.
After.
As a humble merchant, I was a little more reticent
He is
to
a
go
piece of
out
shit.
and acquire basement. Aiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspect. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Aiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve it. He thinks he did all the hard work, and I did nothing, so I shouldn't get a cut. But come on, we're fam. How did my brother die?
Yeah. Attacked by a spider. Died honorably. Died from an easily treatable spider. Yeah, I'm so surprised I could not heal him.
Please stop talking. I feel like Aiko would have wanted me to still work with these, right? Wait, did you open this? Well, if you're going to take the merchandise, the least you can do is...
Oh, it was a wild trip, my friend.
Whoa, really?
Went to the dark abyss where a red woman kept on calling me captain. It's fucked up.
Envoy, that's a rather limp lie. Surely.
Amazing. This started out bad with my dead bro. And here, a gift from me to you. Hey, Envoy, be sure to check out our new bereavement sale.
No, we're turning these guys in. Well, this guy. This is stupid. Alright, having a report.
Oh, you're back. What do you want?
Wild description. Oh shit. I had some shrooms. That's a whole different beast. Never tried shrooms.
Something illegal in the only town for miles? You should sign up for the Tiranui. We could use smart folks like you. I'm sure something untoward is happening, but I can't do anything.
Thirdborn's really come up in the world. You used to have to go to the big city for that kind of dysfunction.
Yeah, well, thank you for being such a good citizen. Make sure to come back once you've got something I can act. Well, off you go then.
What? It doesn't give a shit.
Don't forget your friend Di. Welcome back.
Jack and Daxter before. Yeah. I can't take seriously these birds. Lightest and nicest of comment. Psychologs. Oh, shrooms. That's already taken off, yeah.
Wait, I recognize this packaging. Did you get these from Aiko?
He does look a lot like that man we met on the plateau. You know, the dead one.
How did you get these?
Shit, did you not hear her say the dead one? And did... She heard me speak to the guy telling us they're twins. The dumb dead dealer in the Overlands gave them to me.
My brother gave these to you? And he's... Gods, poor Aiko. Ah, guess we saw some dream thralls outside. And in...
Reasonably punished.
I definitely would. As a Aiko was, of course. Last time I spoke with him, he was still mad that I abandoned him. I figured a neutral party would have better luck. How did my brother die?
Don't want to know. You don't want to.
Oh gods, it's that bad. I feel like Aiko would have wanted me to still work with these. Wait, did you open? Well, if you're going to take the merchandise, the least you can do is tell me what... Whoa, really?
Belt one with the universe and wield a saber made of wood.
Really? When you came down, you said you saw a flaming ball.
Amazing. I can't wait to try them myself. This started out bad with my dead brother, but it's ended well. Thank you, Envoy. And here, a gift from me to you. Come back anytime. Oh, hey, Envoy. Be sure to check out our new bereavement sale.
Bereavement sale. Bereavement sale. That's horrible. That's so fucked up. We were just speaking. Game is so fucking fun, but holy shit. So dark. Alright, I gotta use it.
Oh, hey, Envoy.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
I'll be right back. I'm back. I want to go down to the sea shanty.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking around like D-Bro playing Counter-Strike, just twitching around. The fuck do you get up there?
Ah, isn't this a surprise?
Felice.
Oh, hello there. I thought our paths might cross again. As you can see, the good people of Thirdborn have welcomed us with open arms. Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dream Scourge has struck this place with violence, bloodshed, death. We were ambushed in the wilderness, but I think that was a classic example of overcompensation. Their loss in Emerald Stair was a blow to morale. You might be the next target of their anger.
Good.
Just this once, I'm happy to be out of the fight. Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, my animancers can get back to work. We've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear, tinkered on harpoons and the like. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment is back to working order.
Well, it wasn't the equipment, it was the crops.
Ah, that is where the challenge lies, does it not? We have many animancers working on the problem. Though it is difficult to farm when one is under attack, eh? The sheer numbers of infected makes our work... one more thing before... We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and the others gathered a little something for you. Don't spend it all at once.
You sure you don't need this?
Thank you, but I know how to handle my coin. I left the Republic's a wealthy man. Go on, then. No doubt the Adiran envoy has a message to deliver.
Quilici certainly looks happier here than in the stair. As happy as he can be without me.
How much did I just get? Seemed like a lot. This will be the final thing we do. Then I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I'll chill. Alright, cool.
Singing sand. We feel the essence seep.
It's, I don't like any of these answers.
The cooling east wind, a lion kneels. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride. Let the vulture. We feel the people of Third. We smell desperation. They turn. What began as a sign. We look deeper. What do you know of this?
It's kind of personal.
A finger pricked. Still, the trees of Thirdborn tilt toward any. We watch in vain. What separates an ally from a foe?
Is this a god or the Riddler? I think this is our main enemy, to be honest.
They watch, night time flow. A missive we have learned.
Hello. We're fine.
a524.
The fuck is that thing?
Watch the left.
Envoy, watch your left. I let you have that one.
On sick. On sick.
Come and get me! Form! Power!
Earth and rock. On sick. On sick.
You take lead.
I like. Why does this sound familiar? One of the people spoke of this person.
Helak.
Here's the one.
Hate that he was alone in those last moments.
One who told these other people about a safe place.
Purge the blade!
You tear it apart!
On sick!
We see you!
Roll!
Hey! Over here!
Hurry in the brush! To your left, dear!
That all you had?
a524. On sick!
Let's see what you got.
On sick!
I can't.
On sick!
Oh, I haven't tried this out yet. Oh, huge damage.
On sick!
Massive damage.
On the left!
Can Can I move?
He's also
Coming from the rear.
on sick.
The envoy needs healing.
I'm good. Chill.
We make a good squad.
Ah, almost did.
On sick. On sick.
Proof of your kill. Why did an arquebuser have a bow instead of a gun? Ooh. Legendary weapon. Whatever they call it. Ah, that's what we need. End it there. Turn this in.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Oh, you're back. What do you want? Really? Which one? One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates. Well, off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
This guy's so done with me.
Who needs fabric? We still have
8,000.
stock.
Yeah, I need to make some more money. Alright. Well, we'll leave it at that. GG's. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Till then. Thanks for dropping in. Good luck. Have fun. Stay safe. Be nice. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Senor.